So, this video was not planned at all. In fact, it's a complete accident that this video happened. A few days ago, I was going through my Switch titles and realized that there was a game that I bought for 90 cents that I never played a while ago. I just used some gold points to get it. So I decided to take a look at it, and well, it was much more than I expected. Much more. Defunct is the name of the game. The premise of this game is that you play as this little robot whose engine broke. So, you go to the other side of the ship to fix that engine during the tutorial. However, you fall off the ship and now you need to chase it and get back to the ship where you belong, as you're a repair robot for said ship. And that's the premise. You're equipped with a broken engine, which is able to move you very slowly, and a gravity magnet, which magnetizes you on slopes. And that's where the amazing fun of this game begins. The opening area actually does a lot for showing off just how fast you can get and how precise you can be with the platforming to maintain that speed. Not to get ahead of myself, but it really shows you the main point of this game, which is this momentum-based movement. Remind you of anything? Well, yeah. Can I just say that this jump is also really good? Showing you where you're gonna land is very useful, especially when you get to the much more harder platforming later on, where your jumps matter, or else you fall off. And so we fall off, and now we're on land, where you get to learn about boosts. These boosts, little balls, crunchy little things, they probably taste good. I don't fucking know. Fucking shut down. Fucking crunch. Probably tastes good. Anyways, these give you a little boost and maintain the momentum that you already had from wherever you went off of. So, for example, when you're going down a hill and you hit one of these, it will continue the speed you had when going down the hill. This is how you maintain a constant speed during these flat sections. They're really well placed. The devs definitely knew what areas they should put them to continue your momentum off of stuff. I love that little hoop there. Also bounce pads, because why the hell not? Keeps the momentum going if you're able to land in the right spot. It's great. Despite not being the best graphically, I do like the mood this game has. This no human earth with regrowth going on. I think it's pretty good. I like this little section here where you slowly go through it. Could be said about the music throughout this game, which you'll be hearing in the background. This game is really comfy and it does a great job at fitting the mood. While it's nothing to write home about, it fits the game, and it's fine. What you just seen there is collectible too. The game does have collectibles, allowing for some replayability, because as you'll find out, yeah, it's kind of needed in this game. And right here we get our first open area. God, I spent so much time in here, it's great. So basically, it's one long shot to the end. However, you have all these side areas to explore with actually pretty damn hard challenges for the beginning of the game. You can definitely tell that this is meant for you to go back later on when you're more experienced and better at it after replaying the levels. But the straight shot means, hey, for your first time playing, there's a shit ton of speed that you can go for, and that's great. I love that. Or you can do the more challenging stuff. The speed, again, even in this huge open area, is very well maintained using the gravity mechanic. It's such a fun game mechanic that is very creative and just needs to be done more. The amount of speed and fun you feel, it's something I haven't felt in a long time in games. It's so satisfying, especially when you get good and then you just fail and then don't fail. That's great. This is one of those games where it's kind of hard to describe. I mean, it's good ass momentum based gameplay. What you see is what you get. Showing it off is actually one of the best ways to really explain what I'm saying, which is why I've had gameplay with no music over top of it. Cool stuff does get introduced though, like in the next level you have this magnetized port where you get to go upside down, which is really fun. Love that port. Rails also get introduced into the game, which I mean, gotta put some more of that inspiration in it. And the rails are of course super fun. They actually give you speed boosts. Even if you're not going the speed, the rail will boost you to a higher speed. And when you get off of them, it maintains that speed. Really fun shit. This is how rails should be in most games. It's the perfect Sonic rails. I haven't really played other games with rails. I really need to play them. I think the only one that comes to mind is Splatoon 2, really. I haven't played Jet Set Radio, and I haven't played any of the Ratchet games. Actually, I did, but it was so shit that I give up. I uninstalled that. Got one of my previous videos on why I decided to quit that game. God, I did not like it. It says in my least feed video, so that would help. Click the code at the top if you want to check that out. Though I recommend doing that after this video. To the fourth section, we get taught about these little puzzle sections. It's pretty simple. You have a main tower that has a bunch of unpowered lines, and you have to go power them by hitting these little generator energy ball thingies that will power up the tower. This will unlock something, or usually add a rail grind to it later on in the game. Finally giving some bit of an objective other than going straight and doing cool ass shit with the speed. My favorite part of the game, favorite section, is actually the desert highway stuff. This is where the game is at its best. Speed is perfected here, and the momentum is amazing. You get these new little things called Energy Juice. It's basically a free boost. You can have a few of them at a time in your inventory, and you just use them by hitting ZL or ZL. This is where it just feels like a Sonic game, because you don't have to worry about slowing down for momentum if you're good at conserving the energy. We get to this section, which is also like another puzzle section, which has full quadrants that each have their own mini levels. This is fun. I wish we got to see more of this, but yeah, you'll see. You'll see why. What's this? A cutscene. A cutscene that begins the best part of the game, baby! It's time. It's time for perfection. The race section is the best thing in this game. Imagine if the Mach speed sections in Sonic 06 were good. Imagine if it's just a modern Sonic level, but like done good. A boost formula Sonic level, just a good one. I could easily see this in Sonic. Oh my god, it's so fun. It's actually a race which I don't think is even possible to beat. I'm sure Speedrunner has done it. With different branching routes, different ways to go. You can learn the fastest route to get the best time possible, and the speed is at its highest in this. You can go through a tunnel on top of the roof while maintaining speed because it gives you a shit ton of boost. Oh, it's so fun. I can go on forever talking about how good this sport is. It really is perfect. So, once you apex, well, you know eventually that apex isn't gonna stay there forever. And it goes down. But, oh no, not in terms of gameplay. After this, there's only about 10 minutes of gameplay. Yes, you heard me. The game is basically done. In total, my time with this game was 1 hour long. I mean, I did get it for 99 cents, but like, I can't be mad. It's just, damn. What also sucks is that last level is like one of the best. You get given endless energy juice and you can just go as fast as you want towards the goal, which is a ship which looped back around. It just really was a disappointing feeling of, oh, it's done already. But I mean, this is made by a small team. I think they only made like 5 games. The biggest problem is now that I have this scratch that needs to be itched with this game, but there's nothing else really like it. I really want to see a Sonic game in this style. Or is there something like it? And am I the only one that thinks Sonic should do something like this? This will bring me to the main point of this video. Other than, of course, shilling this amazing game I found. Sonic Utopia is the name of this game. It's been doing its rounds back in 3 years ago, I think. But it popped in my head immediately when I played this game. So I decided to go back to it, and while, as most of the videos talk about, this is one of the greatest Sonic fan games, blah 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 blah, we get the gist of it. This thing was praised when it came out. Let's get into this quickly. First of all, let me get this over with. Ooh, that art style is great! The classic in 3D looks, oh, it just looks good. Let's get to gameplay. Well, it's basically Defunct. It's all momentum based, of course, with no gravity mechanic. Sonic runs pretty fast, and, well, you get speed from knowing when to roll. It's quite literally 2D Sonic in 3D, which, well, the 3D games decide to go in a different direction. Not that they're bad, I actually like the adventure games and Generations too. And Colors. It's a unique take. It's almost like a what could have been, and honestly, I love this take. I love to see Sega not throw away modern Sonic, but maybe do like a new version of classic Sonic. Because for classic Sonic we have Mania, but I want to see like a 3D classic Sonic. And this game really does scratch that itch that Defunct left me, and from something that I want, which is kind of not what Sega would probably ever do. However, it does have its issues. First of all, enemies pose no threat, and that's overall the fundamental flaw with this type of gameplay. Defunct didn't have any enemies and just did puzzles and speedrunning. You kinda need enemies in a Sonic game, and this is the biggest issue and why I don't think a game could ever be made like this, and why I don't think it's quite perfect, but still an amazing game. How could you even implement enemies when you just fly right through them? All the enemies would become is just a small obstacle. Platforming is in this, but the enemies again pose no threat to said platforming. It's the issue that I can't really think of a way to be fixed, and I don't know if anyone can. Give me your suggestions in the comments. I'm really curious. Because all I can think of is just stuff that wouldn't be good. It would just pose the enemies as a wall that you zoom by going in a roll. I think I'll end the video here. I don't have much else to say, so what was the point of this video? Well, I just wanted to ramble about this really cool indie game I found. That's about all. And I just want to talk about its connection to Sonic and what I think about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not my best, but I just felt like I needed to let the world know, and by the world I mean probably like the 30 people that are gonna watch this, know about this amazing indie game. I highly suggest you guys check it out. It's an hour of some really solid gameplay. It even won a award, the Unity Game of the Year award in like 2016. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, like, and follow me on Twitter to get updates and just for looking at my tweets. See you guys later. Have yourselves a good one.